We've been talking about prayer as we're working through the Bible and looking at different prayers. And one we run into today is, it makes you think, have you ever been on a winning streak and things are going well, and then all of a sudden you hit this difficult season? That's what I want to talk about today. And the passage of scripture is Exodus chapter 15, and it's verses 22 through 25. And the Israelites had just come through the Red Sea, and God had revealed himself continually with supernatural miracles. And then all of a sudden, after 3 days' journey, they're thirsty. They don't have any water. And what they begin to do is what many of us begins to do when stress and pressure is on us. They started to grumble. Can anybody relate to that? Because what's in our hearts come out when we are faced with pressure and stress and difficult times. But here's the thing, they grumbled, but Moses prayed. And when Moses prayed, God answered his prayer. And it wasn't by supernatural means. It wasn't some big waterfall that came to them or abundance of rain. It says that God showed Moses a tree. And Moses took that tree and put it in the water, and it became clean. See, sometimes God answers prayer dramatically, supernaturally, and in such a powerful way. I have seen it happen so many times. But then other times, it's just through small, simple direction. In other words, some of God's direction can be very practical, but we have to be open and allow him to lead and show us. So if you're always expecting the dramatic, I want to encourage you to step back and instead of grumbling when pressure comes, just continue to pray and look to God to supply your need in very practical ways. God bless you today. Be encouraged and keep pressing on. And if you're listening to this on YouTube, I encourage you to like and subscribe and just be a part of this ministry. God bless.